Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. And today I'm going to try to finish the Phase 4 basic production. I don't know if I'm going to get to nuclear pasta though, because that's going to require some serious planning. The issue is I still don't have all my turbo motors filled up yet. Cooling systems are actually doing really well. That is completely full now, so what I have here is that when turbo motors is done, I'm going to take this splitter here, and this stuff's going to go that way instead. And then our modular engines that are coming out of here, they're going to go along this way. And that's going to go into and the fused frames. I'm actually shocked how many of them actually made it over here. But yeah, this is where we're going to make our thermal propulsion rockets. Then, of course, I just have a splitter setting the overflow to there. I do need to put more concrete in here. I just don't know how many of these stack to. I was just taking a wild guess on that. But let me grab some more concrete here. So I'm going to guess it's 50, 100, 150, 200, 250. So I think that's all we need for Phase 4. So I just need a little bit more concrete in there so it doesn't... I mean, technically I could just split these. I don't need to fill these up 100%. Yeah, so that should be all those that we need. But like I said, I don't want to start running any of this until all of these are filled up, which this is taking forever, which is driving me crazy. But the main reason we came over here is because I need versatile frames for the other little mini production line that we're building. This thing is still not working the way I intended. I really don't know. I almost feel like I need to tear this down and start over. But I mean, it's doing what it needs to do now, so I guess that's all that matters. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. But over here in our frame factory section, I have versatile frames, versatile framework or whatever it's called. I have a little spot over here for it. You know, and it makes 5 per minute. I mean, it says it's 100%. I don't know if it is or not. But of course, I have all my frames coming here, and then here is my versatile frames just chilling. And of course, the rest are getting sent over there and sunk. So I do have this little platform here. That looks like it's just... That was probably for when I was doing the temporary other thing that I was working on here. But I say we put a drone port. Actually, where is... Because I'm just going to take all of this. I really don't care. So if I just put put you there. And once again, I'm not looking for speed here. It beeped. Oh yeah, it did. Look at that. Okay. So that's coming up there. So then we can put our drone port. I mean, I guess I could face it that way. There's nothing above it. Put it like that. I don't need to worry about fuel. Yeah, let's just put it there. And then we just need to do one of you. And then I'm just going to use Mark 1s because there's... Once again, I'm not looking for speed on this. I guess I didn't have to get rid of that power line after all. We'll just bring that right there and then plug you into here. And we will call this frame pickup. So that will come pick up the frames. I had more plans for this. I don't know why. I don't know. But yeah, this is in no means like, you know, with these space elevator parts, I'm not looking to get, you know, it done in 2 minutes. So, but that should be all that needs. So let's head back over to our temporary factories here. We'll take the train, make it easy. So it was funny on the way over here, I literally ran into like every possible train situation. I had like every train. It was like, oh my god. Okay, so we were starting to do this last episode, and let's go ahead and, oh, hello. That looks like it's actually like on the actual blue or doohickey, right? Wait, what number do I need? 7? Is that the same height? Huh. Interesting. And then these just need to be Mark 1 lines. They don't have to be stupid fast. We'll do curve. I always like to do curve on these bus lines just so it looks somewhat presentable. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Do you think it'll go that far? I think we can leave it that high. I think that'll be fine. We'll find out. Let's see, when you do curved lines, you do stuff like this, it seems to work better, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna need at least one more. We'll just stick you there. I think that doggo is hilarious. I'm just gonna do this. I don't need to do this. I don't know. It just looks like it's more like a complete line or something. I don't know. You to you, you to you. Okay, so... and where exactly? So, I mean, you do go far enough away. It shouldn't be an issue. So what I'm going to have to do here is... sit there for a second. So if I bring you, like, here... and then I bring you, like... because this needs the AI limiters and the stators. So the stators will come from here, AI limiters come from there. This will then need the electronic control rod, so that will be the versatile framework, which I think I can just do a floor hole for this one. And then we're definitely gonna have to do floor holes for both of these. And then what my thought process here is, I will do a smart splitter. And then we'll just do a Mark 1 belt. Another smart splitter on this side. And then what we'll do is just go ahead storage. And storage. But what I'm going to do, though, for the smart splitter is this is going to be overflow, and this is going to be any. Because this is not my permanent solution for these. I know I'm going to need these later, so I'll have to make a real factory for these eventually. This is a temporary solution, but I figure I'll go ahead and throw some in storage. And we could probably stick a dimensional depot on there. Actually, this doesn't even need to be that. This can be a regular, tiny doohickey. What am I doing? You can just be a tiny one. Because once again, I just need 500 of these. I don't know how much these stack to. Do I have a merger over here? Not really. Yeah, I will need... that one go that way. I don't know what to do with that one yet. This one will go this way. Like I said, this will be versatile framework, which curves should work. I don't know how this one's gonna work. And that will be stators. We do need to come back in here. And I'm only using a Mark V, that way it gets the drone port emptied faster. That should be lined up. And it is. Alright, so we're gonna have to bring both of these. I guess I'll just bring this one lower, since I already have everything high off the ground here. This is going to be frames, which needs to be the first one. So it needs to be that one. And this is going to be stators, which needs to go to the second one. How bad is this going to look? I don't see anything wrong. Anyways. So that's that. That's that. And we'll figure out the power situation later. But now I need to bring those AI limiters over here. So... Boop, 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 boop. So what I'm thinking, if we get Smart Splitter, put it right there. let's just leave it any, none, none. So that way they should still go that way. And then I should be able to do the... Just making sure they go straight. Okay. So then we're going to do you. Bring you this way. I'm hitting 3, but okay. So we'll have to do a little gibberish. But what I'm thinking is... Oh, hold on. Oh my god, I had to sneeze. What I'm thinking is, let's bring a conveyor hole. We'll then put a Mark 1. And, no, Mark 1, E. Bring it all the way to the roof. I will then take you, and you should line up with that. Awesome sauce. I'm stuck in my own... I don't know where I'm at. There I am. And then if I come down here... So we are going to have to finesse this a little bit. Let's come this way. And then what we'll do is go... How far over do I need to go? Then what I'll do is grab ceiling mount here, bring it down, and then we'll probably have to do some curvage. Oh, come on. I'll go like that. I'll go like that. No. Like that. I'll bring you back. Come on. Like that. Grab you. Come on. Not like that. That's probably going to be right in the way. Where is that? Oh. Well, we'll just do that. So there is our AI limiters. Now, I think I have to set this up... Let me... How did I do it on these ones? I think I had to do overflow, didn't I? Yeah. So if I just do this... Okay, here comes an AI limiter. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah! It worked. Let's see if the next one works just to be safe. How are the supercomputers going? They're almost full again. We cleaned that out in the last episode to make one of the other parts. I can't remember which one it was. Okay, that seems to be working, so that means, yeah, we're still getting 4 a minute. So then they're going to start trundling down this way. Which I guess we could just... Don't I have power down here somewhere? I thought I had power down here somewhere other than that stuff. Where is the power coming from? Okay, well, how about we just do this then? How come I'm just struggling lately with trying to hook up power. I don't know why. Okay, so both of those should be on now. So we need to bring in our stators. And I believe this is stators. So let's go ahead and build a drone. Well, actually, I'll just go ahead and build 2 of them. And so you are going to go to there. Have fun. And this should be frames, so you are going to go to there. Have fun. Now, once again, both of these are temporary. Oh, you already... Damn. What is... Oh, that's what... Okay, so let's wait for them to make the return journey. How much did you take? That's a long trip. I might be actually going to start running out of fuel. Once again, these are temporary. This is not a permanent solution. Where are my dudes at? You're already freaking over there. And you pretty much already picked up. Look at that. He's already... Wow. Drones are so fast. So our first drone should be coming back. Now, once again, that should be stators and that should be frames. Oh, I hope I did that right. What's going on over here? Did I not power that drone station? I thought I did. Because this should be... That should be the stators. What's going on up here? So that should be... No, that's not the stators. Oh, are they waiting for a complete load? I thought that didn't matter. I thought they would just pick up and drop off. Ah, oh, crap. What's going on? Oh, wait. They're both coming back at the same time. Yeah. Awesome. $642. That's probably more than I'm gonna need. Haha. 450. That's probably more than I'm gonna need. I might even have to turn these off. So it takes about 30 fuel. What do you take? You take about 60, right? Oh, yeah. Alright, so there's frames and stators. Of course, everything's on a Mark 1 belt, so oh, there comes the stators. There's the frames. Yay! And you should have AI limiters. You already do. You are awesome. I think what I'm going to do is just because I can, I'm going to sloop that. They're slowly trundling down here. Oh, so let's make our first electronic control rods, and then we're going to make... So once again, this is making what? Magnetic. I need 500 of those. I wonder what these stack to. But I think I'm just going to do the same thing here. We're just going to... I'm gonna guess it's 50, so that'd be 100, 200, 300, 400. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna guess that's 500. Alright, these guys are coming in. They're coming in. They're coming in. We're gonna make our first electronic control rods. Oh, did I set this up right? Yeah, any's gonna be this way, and then like I said, this will probably back up and then overflow. I'll start building a small storage. This is not permanent. And then you are getting your versatile framework. Awesome. Yeah, I might have to turn those drones off. This probably is way too much. Oh my god, these take forever? 30 seconds? There we go. There's our first ones. Our first actual made electronic control rods. And then they're going to come in here and we're going to make magnetic field generators. Because right now this is making 4. And this is only making 1. So technically I could turn this one down. But like I said, I say we fill up our storage a little bit. Like I could probably let these drones run and fill up those storages that are in there and then just turn the drones off. Oh, there we go. We're making our first doohickey. Magnetic field generator. How long does it take? 120 seconds. Yeah, I could turn this down to 1 per minute if I wanted to. But like I said, I think we go for some in storage and then figure out the rest later. Actually, you know what I'm probably gonna have to do? We'll figure that out when it gets there. Oh my god, are you done yet? Yeah, see, these lines are already backed up because these things take so long. We're almost there. And then after this one gets made, it's going to go crazy. And there we go. Yay! And like I said, I don't know what they stack to. I'm going to guess they stack to 50. And then eventually that will fill up. So now you are making 2 per minute. All right. So yeah, let's let this debacle happen here. I was kind of hoping one of my trains would come by. It did not. So let's grab a train real quick. And I'm going to head over to... let's head over to the home base and see how the other products are doing. And I'll be right back. So the Deuterium factory is still pumping out a ton of these. I still have plans of bringing more Deuterium in here. That's what that's for dropping off, because I know I'm gonna need more Deuterium. So I don't think I need these sinks here anymore though. I don't know. But yeah, we have our simple concrete factory, which is pumping out tons of concrete. Let's see what our temporary setup over here is doing. Alright, that's still pumping out. Oh my god, we're almost done with that. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yep, so I was right on that one. What's this? Oh, supercomputers. So yeah, we just need like another 100 of these and we'll be good, which means I don't need all these supercomputers in here, but you know what? And then I do have adaptive control units being made, and I'm sleeping those. These are worth a ton of points. They're like 70,000 or something in the smart sync. I mean, all of this should be just fine. Now, I don't think there's anything else, though, that needs these after this phase. If I remember right, that's why I just made a temporary solution. I don't think I actually need to produce these. But we'll see. And our points are still all over the damn place. So how many sit inside of the splitter before it'll come this way? I've always wondered that. Yeah, these are basically done. So the only thing I don't have yet is nuclear pasta. And that produces 0.5 a minute. Oh wait, I need these. Hold your horses. I totally forgot about pressure conversion cubes. Oh, crap on a stick. I totally forgot about those. I mean, it's not hard, but what are pressure conversion cubes? So they're used in nuclear pasta, and I don't know what else they're used in. So I just need 100 of them, which means I just need 100 modular frames. I totally forgot about these. And then I need 200 radio control units. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a factory for that. I didn't even think about that. I don't know how I forgot about it. That kind of threw a damper in my system there. Okay, so the way I think I'm gonna make nuclear pasta, I'm gonna use the foundry method here to make these, because this makes 100, and that means I don't need much copper or iron to accomplish that. Is this like really slow? Oh my god. Did I even create one yet? Oh, I did. Look at that. I have pressure conversion cubes. I mean, I guess I could sloop it. I mean, I'm fine on power. Yeah, so I guess what I need to do... Ah, that sucks. I totally forgot about these. I totally forgot about them. They look cool, though. And I don't know what they're actually used in. I mean, I planned on making a factory with them. I mean, like I said, I'm making this stuff. It's not like it's tough. The only problem, though, is I am using a lot of these. Because all I have to do is bring over radio control units, which technically I already have. See, I could just set those up over there. I don't even need to do this. Because I'm already bringing in the fused frames, or yeah, the fused and the radios. And I could just create a small little factory next to... My only issue is creating... Where do I want to make the nuclear pasta? I mean, I only need a very small amount. You know what, there is... It's kind of overkill, because there's pure and pure right there. And then I can make the concrete powder. Because I'm only using the limestone over here. I'm not using the... There's like 2 copper right here, and then like I said, there's a bunch of iron. And I mean, I could have those excess radio control units follow that same little path that I made to come back to the frame factory, and then I can make fused modular frames there. Now there is a... Actually, that's fine. So I could make nuclear pasta, like up here. Isn't there a radio tower up here somewhere? Oh. Why are they hidden? Because I have them not shown. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do about that. Man, the only problem, though, is those stupid engine things. Let's just go ahead and throw these in a dimensional for later purposes. What are these things called? Pressure conversion cubes. I'm sure I already had some, right? Oh, I guess I did not. Huh. Yeah, because I'm already bringing in too many of these. I already have those over there. I could use the same belt just go alongside it and bring these. I just don't know what else these are used for. I just have a feeling I'm gonna get myself in trouble here. I have a feeling. Do I have any recipes or anything? No, I don't. What do we got going on here? Oh yeah, those aren't being made anytime soon. I've never done this one. Programmable splitter. Mycelia, that's all complete, that's all complete. That's, I can't do that one anytime soon. I guess I need to find a way. Well, I don't want to use 100 power. Well, I think I have turbo packaged fuel. Definitely can't make that. Can make that. What do I need? Computers and mod frames. Okay, what happened there? Okay, what is going on here? I just need 50 of those, and then heavy. I don't remember how many of those I needed. There we go.
Programmable splitter unlocked. This upgrade to the smart splitter provides additional options to improve conveyor belt logistics.
Really? Programmable splitter. Multiple filters can be set for each. What? Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. So, Caterium is done. Like I said, we can't do that one. Can't do that one until we get nuclear. I could probably... I just have to figure out a way to get packaged rocket fuel. It's on my list of things to do. Obviously can't do those anytime soon. So I mean, I pretty much a good little dent on those. So part of me thinks I should set up a small little, whatever these things are again, pressure conversion cube factory. Because like I said, I already have this stuff coming over there. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Let me think about this real quick. Hey everybody, so I totally screwed up my game. This is actually 3 or 4 days after that last cut. Because if you saw what I did, you probably saw it as it was happening and went, oh, you probably shouldn't do that, dude. But you remember when we set up some quick phase 4 things over at the home base there? And I pulled out a bunch of supercomputers and computers and circuit boards, and I started pulling all that stuff out of inventory. Oh, hey, what's up, dude? It totally killed my production lines. It totally killed all of my production lines, and I spent hours trying to get everything back the way it was. As you can see, my aluminum is still like not working. I don't understand. It was doing just fine. I had to summer sloop everything to get everything working again, so there's summer sloops like in everything right now. Because, you know, I pulled all this stuff out of inventory, and the way basically everything's working right now is overflows of overflows. And so, like down here, I mean, I had no computers and circuit boards coming down here. I had no supercomputers going to, you know, the other production lines. Yeah, I totally, like, just killed my game. And I couldn't figure out why, like, nothing was working. But the good news is, though, is we do have all of our stuff now. The only thing I don't have yet is nuclear pasta, and that's what I plan on getting done here. Where's that? That's all that's made. Okay. The nice thing, though, is these phase 4 parts, when you sync them, oh my god, your points are crazy. I mean, look at that, 4 million points. I mean, I've been bouncing around in the millions here. But yeah, because, you know, the supercomputers stopped working, so, you know, that production line stopped, and then this production line stopped, and then The other issue I had is I didn't realize that when drones get full, they stop working. I had a huge issue with my heatsink factory. Like, none of these should be full. But yeah, I mean, I just screwed everything up, though. And I literally, like, one of the days in between was Sunday, and I literally started the game, like, Sunday morning at 8 o'clock. And, like, I just kind of, like, probably wasn't here, but, you know, I just basically put the game like this, and then went like this, and then I let the game sit here for, like, 8 hours. Trying to get everything to work again, because everything was broken. It's like all of my production lines stopped. Oh my god, it was painful. Oh yeah, you're bringing the frames. I forgot about that. But yeah, because, I mean, I don't know what happened to my aluminum, why it stopped, but it stopped, and oh my god. And like I said, I'm summer slooping everything right now because I need to get all my production lines back up, but I don't know why my aluminum got messed up now too. It wasn't an issue. I mean, I just need 60, well, that's 64 basically, and I think we're bringing in more than 64. Right now it says it's only bringing 38. So maybe I did screw that up. Oh, you know what I did? I added a second one. You freaking idiot. That's why that one stopped working. I forgot I added a second one. I only had one of these. So I gotta go fix that too. Ah, crap. Let's head over to the aluminium factory then. Aluminium. I'll probably just cut this part out where I drive over there. That's what I did. Now I remember. Okay, so back here at the aluminum, sorry, stop. I think my issue is I don't have enough aluminum. Because this needs to be like 72 a minute for those. And where's C? I couldn't find C. I mean, I'm only, I guess, no, it's just not going to be enough no matter what I do. Because what are we actually, that's what, a Mark II line, so it's 120, right? And I think that's exactly what I'm making. So if I need 72, yeah, I don't have enough. I shouldn't have made the second machine, I guess. Huh. So yeah, I definitely need to make the stupid aluminum factory. I know I'm just not wanting to do it. Because I just don't. So maybe we'll shut down that other... I don't know. I guess it's fine for now. But yeah, the other thing I didn't realize, though, is that if this gets completely full with outgoing and incoming, it won't go anywhere because I wasn't getting any heat sinks over at the turbo motors factory for the cooling systems, and this drone was just sitting here. So I had to come over here and just put a smart splitter, and now it seems to be fine again. But the only reason it backed up is because the other stuff backed up, which then caused the other stuff to back up, which caused this to back up, which caused that to back up. Oh, it was a mess. It's like I logged in and went, oh my god. It's like, why is nothing working? It was a nightmare. So let's head over to the motors and rotors, just because I know there's an easy dude stop there. And I'll be right back. Oh, and the other thing I found out is I didn't have this button checked. Oh, and I just put 64 over here just so I wouldn't forget what the number was. Just get rid of that. But I didn't have that number checked. That's why I got so much crap in my inventory. Because I didn't have this checked for some reason. And so it was taking everything from here and not here. And so, yeah, it was a mess. But yeah, see, my radio control units are still backed up like crazy. God. But yeah, I also had to put a buffer here. I mean, look at all these damn heat sinks now. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, the heat sinks seem to be working just fine. But you can see here, yeah, so what I have going on is these kind of have a priority. I was thinking maybe I should have moved this. Maybe I should have moved that further down. Because that's how many of these I need to have go this way, which are then going to our frame factory. And then, like I said, this thing is running smoothly. I mean, it's not 100% efficient, obviously, because once again, it's basically just taking overflow. So, I mean, this finally filled up, and so all the overflow now tries to go into there, and if not, it gets sunk, which, whoa, there we go, see? It just keeps bouncing around. Yeah, and the same thing with the cooling sinks here. So what I do is I have this as the priority, so when I use those, it fills those up first. It fills those up first, and it sends cooling systems to turbo motors, and then this sink will send them this way, and then this here obviously will just send them to whatever that space part is, and then the rest obviously gets sunk. But like I said, the nice thing is, though, is how many times can I say is now I have all these. I just need 250, there's 100, 250. So like I said, I have everything done, and these are worth a ton of points in the smart sync. But yeah, my radio control units, I've totally screwed that up. I probably should, I don't know what to do. But then all I did is the fuse frames and the radio control units, which had, I mean, at one point, this was a nice steady flow of radio control units coming this way. But yeah, I just created just a simple bus line, which I still need to delete all these foundations. And before I realized I screwed everything up, this was actually working pretty efficiently, and now I'm sure it's not doing a damn thing. So I need to figure out what to do about that radio control unit problem. Oh, and the other thing I did too is I just set this up so now the smart splitter is any and... Wait, what do I have it doing here? So yeah, first it comes into here where it tries to fill storage, and then it comes into here where it's trying to send things that way, and if it doesn't, it goes this way, which will eventually go to the smart sink. And then what I did down here is I just put a splitter. In case you didn't know, you oh my god, my voice. You can do vertical splitters on conveyors, and then I just have it merging this line, bringing the radio control units, which obviously we're not going to see those anytime soon, and they're just kind of floating along through the back wall here. It's kind of a mini sushi belt. Oh, hello. I don't know what I'm doing. And then, of course, we just have a splitter here, a smart splitter with radio control units, and those doohickeys. And I'm actually shocked this is still making, but we are making pressure conversion cubes. Yay! And we hardly made any. And what I planned on for this back area here is where we are going to make our nuclear pasta. Now, my only issue... Hold on, let me look at my numbers again. So I need 600 copper and 600 iron. Oh, did I close my game? Or my recording? Copper's not an issue. I have 4 pure nodes. That is not the issue. My issue is not difficult. It's just trying to figure out, because that is an impure node. You know what, let me just, this thing should be like pretty much empty, I believe, yeah. This is an impure node of, what do you call it? Copper. The problem with that, even with a Mark III miner, even fully overclocked, that's 300. Which, that would be enough if I wanted to do one... Hold on, let me look at my numbers again. Oh my god. Yeah, but that would be enough if I just wanted to do 1 a minute, which we could do that. No, it'd be a half a minute. I would need 2 particle accelerators to make 1 nuclear pasta a minute. Now, I mean, oh my god, my nose is so itchy today. Hey, look, I forgot I had doggos hanging out over here. What's up, little dudes? Ooh, thank you. Where's the other dude? Hey, what's up? Didn't need that, but thanks. I got so much crap in my storage right now. But yeah, so what I'm thinking is putting my foundations on top of each... Oh my god, what's wrong with me? I forgot how to play the game. Oh my god, I'm hitting R. No, let's just go ahead and... But what I'm gonna need is... We are going to use foundries. This is one of those machines that doesn't really line up perfectly. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. But yeah, if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how about I just go ahead and delete these? Because I forgot. I created a blueprint. I forgot which one of these I was using. Actually, you know what? That was probably a waste of time. Alright, so that was a waste of time, but there it is. And basically, we need 300 and 300, which is not going to be an issue. I'm using this recipe because it makes these a million times faster. Because as you can see, using the regular recipe, it's 1-to-1, which is 30 per minute. The pure copper one will get you basically like 37 per minute. This gets you 100 per minute. And as you know, nuclear pasta is an absolute nightmare. So I figure what we could do here is I'll just... Oh my god. I am like totally screwing up today big time. But we need to make copper powder, which requires basically 300 to make 50. And so this is basically making 600. Oh, I did that wrong. It's going to come out here, idiot. And it's going that direction, idiot. Anyways. Which obviously a Mark V belt is more than capable of handling. But yeah, we'll just do 2 constructors. I just don't know where I want to put them. And each one of these needs 300. Crazy. Crazy. So 300 is a Mark IV. And then 600 would have to be a Mark V, obviously. If I could just do like this. So that'll give me that. And then let's make... I want to make my first particle accelerator, which is going to screw up all my inventory. It's cool. Oh my god. This thing's huge. Holy crap on a stick. I think that'll be fine. Right there. Let's go for it. Oh my god, look at the size of this damn thing. Wow. That is crazy. And then what I'll do is... I'm probably going to pull like... I'll probably pull like that out. Hold on. So what does this actually need? This only needs 100 per minute. Why did I have to make... Oh, because that makes 5... Ooh, that only makes 50. That's why. Let's do a merger. And it's only 50, so we can just... Mark 1 this. No problem. Just do that. So what I'm thinking of doing here is, I think I might just bring this out. No, that's not going to work. So, easiest thing to do is going to be... If I do that, and then do any, it should split. Oh, I just realized that that's like in the... Wow. So if you do any, it should split them like a regular splitter. Should? I can't believe I actually finally built one of those. That is crazy. And it should make 2 of them, so hopefully it'll split them. Yeah. 70% of the time, I'm 90% of the time right. I swear. I should have power down here. Where's B? Yeah, there's power. Let's just bring you... I don't know where the... Oh, I missed it by a mile. Oh my god. 2. So we're just going to literally clip this into the machine. I can get rid of you. do that to that. These should all have power now. They should all be a nice shade of yellow. Which means that'll all feed to those, which means this will back up, unfortunately. That's crazy how it has that, but I have no issues with power. I almost want to summer sloop it. Summer sloop. I don't know why I keep saying summer sloop, but I do. And I'm sorry if that's irritating. I don't mean to. So if we just do that, and then we can do that, and then we can do you to you. And then obviously we just need a Mark 1 coming out of here. What the fuck was that? Did you hear that? Hold on. Alright, so a quick update here. I'm going to turn off this. Oh, I didn't know you could put it like that. Not connected. I can't freaking spell. So what I'm going to do, because it's just not working the way it's supposed to. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete this and delete this. And then that way it should start sending a lot more of these. Actually, I probably should delete this too. So that way nothing is connected. Okay. Because I am just not getting enough of these radio control units, and I think it's because it's trying to split between the two so much that it's just not working. I took the summer sleuth out. It is off. Can I put any of you in here? Not really. But yeah, I'm just... That way this one is just constantly running again. And it should just be pumping out 4 a minute. I almost wish I could double that more. But I can't. I mean, I guess I could... I mean, I am getting... What happens if I put this on 3? See, I don't even think that'll work. I'll just keep it on 2. Because I'm only getting like 40 aluminum casing, so... But right now, with splitting them, it just doesn't seem to be working properly. It's backing it up so much. And I gotta keep an eye on this thing, too. I mean, because right now, I'm just sinking these, because these are worth a lot of points, too. Let's see... Because, like, right now, it's like... This is, like, moving, like, 2 a minute or something. Well, now it's up to 5 again. Okay. But, yeah, it's just... It's not working. I'm just not getting enough of this stuff. Of course, now it looks like my aluminum is actually backed up again. What is going on? I mean, I realize the way I'm doing this is probably not the best. And I accept that. Oh my god. I got more oscillators than I'll probably ever need. Okay, so yeah, that's still not backing up completely. Stators, you're pretty much backed up. These are probably backed up. But yeah, it just wasn't giving me the production. You know, for right now, it's not working, right? It's just not working. I was kind of getting an influx, but the problem was the other machine wasn't getting enough, and then this one was backing. This one wasn't backing up, and then, yeah. So let me head back over to what we were doing. Actually, I'm going to make one more stop. I'm going to go back to the motors and rotors real quick. Let's head back to motors and rotors, and I want to fix something else. Okay, so back over here. See, rubber's doing just fine. That's doing 5 a minute now. Stuck on the roof. Okay, see, we're starting, okay. And there it goes, it's sending stuff that way, okay. But yeah, I think it'll work better because before I set up that second radio control unit, you know, this thing was like backed up, and I had like a storage unit here that had probably about 150 of them constantly sitting in there. The only thing I'm thinking is, I mean, how much does this actually need? So technically it does need the 4 per minute. I don't know. But I was thinking of moving this down a little further, just to get more of the radio control units heading this direction. I mean, there's 4 there. I mean, because I was making a steady flow of those other frames. What were they called? Not the fuse, the... Oh my god, I can't remember the name. But I mean, I had a steady flow of radio control units. Oh, there's a bunch of them. So see, it looks like it's kind of fixing itself. There's a whole bunch of them right there. But I mean, it was working just fine before I decided to get crazy. Because I mean, you can see, I mean, I filled up the dimensional depot, and I have a lot in storage. What are they called? Pressure conversion cubes. So I mean, it was working fine before. And so now this should be a nice... See, that's now starting to fill up. Awesome. And so when this fills up, it should go that way until that fills up, and then it'll start sinking them. But let's go ahead and get our... Oh, I didn't hook these up yet. Let's just do our favorite little wall trick here. Where is the power? Oh, it's right in front of me. So I just place a wall, H it. So what would happen? Oh, son of a mother. So what would happen if I were to... put it like right there? Look at that. That kind of works, right? Let's go ahead and get... No, I didn't want to get rid of you. Let's put you back. That power line... Yep, there it is. So then what I'm going to do... Where is it? Oh, God, I lost it. I'm hitting 2. There we go. So if we just come down... somewhere like right there. And then we just go you to you. Alright. And so now I need to bring it in. Can I turn it this way? I think it'll be fine. Just build a couple of foundations here. Because what I'm thinking is we'll have oh, that ain't gonna work. Why is that not moving? Oh, what the hell happened here? Oh, crap on a stick. How did that... Well, that's going to back up that. Like, yeah, look, everything's yellow. How long was that not connected? Oh, I must have been, like, deleting shit, and I just wasn't paying attention to what I was deleting. Crap. Well, that's going to suck for a minute. Okay, so if I... Let's try to rethink this again here. So if I just bring you there... And it needs to be 300, so Mark 4. And then we need a Mark 4 belt. Going from you to you. And then hopefully, if I did this right, we can go you. And then we can do a Mark 4 belt. Look at that. Sometimes I actually get things to work properly. There should be a power line over here somewhere. Where are you getting power from? What magical device? Do I literally just have, like, power clipping? Oh my god, look at that. You're a fool. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That looks like a good enough place for that. And then we'll just bring you over here. I'm sure it's the wrong side. I don't really care. Okay, so that's taken care of. So then what I want to do is bring this... Oh my god, my freaking thing. If we can just go this direction. Actually, you know what? I think I'll just do that instead. And I just need to go up. Mark 3. Have you come this direction. That. Stupid autosave. There we go. What am I doing? So we're just gonna do that. This needs to be the full 300. I don't know why I had copper ore in my inventory, but whatever. So that means we need 300. Let's do curve belts. Oh, I forgot that was going to do that. Oh well. I actually have that clipped in the wall and trees, and this was all supposed to be like a temporary solution to a non-permanent problem, but I think I turned it into a permanent problem. It's fine. So, probably have to do a little bit of shrubbery removal. How do I want to do this? That doesn't look like it's lined up, does it? I mean... Damn it, I knew it was off. I knew it. And I doubt that's gonna reach the whole way. Oh, it does. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Autosave. Killing me. Just bring you into that. Oh, let's just get this over with. Okay, so I would like to make at least one nuclear pasta before we end this episode. So everything is set up, everything has power. So this is going to be producing, I probably should have checked this, 100 per minute. So that needs to be Mark II belts. Those are not Mark II belts. This is going to be bringing in, well, each one of these needs 50, so those can be Mark 1s, which is fine. But yeah, these need to be Mark 2s, though. Mark 2, Mark 2, Mark 2. And this is just a Mark 5, because we're just balancing. I mean, technically, I don't need this one here. Let's save some material. Why not? And then we can just do that instead. I don't think I'm going to mess around with these two just because, whatever, they'll be fine. So yeah, that'll all go that way. Those get split into that. That gets merged into that. That goes that way. Okay, so let's turn on the copper first. Dun, 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 dun. This is exciting. I'm making nuclear pasta. Oh, crap. Alright, so get rolling, buddy, here. Let's see, 300. That's what I need. Dun, dun, dun. We're making nuclear pasta. Ow! Where is it? Where is it? I'm going to wait for it to get a little closer, because there is a slight delay on these machines. Oh, you know what? This needs to be 300. I don't need 780. Alright, so there we go. And then these will start filling up. Awesome sauce. Oh, there we go. I love the sound of machines in the morning. So there is our copper ingots coming flying through, which means We're going to start making copper powder. And I think copper powder is literally only used for nuclear pasta. Oh, there we go. That's pumping. There's copper powder. Actually, what's coming out of here? 50 and 50. That needs to be a Mark II. There we go. We are gonna make nuclear pasta, and I get to see this cool machine running. We are making nuclear pasta. Why do we have some gaps? Oh, because we're doing a manifold. It's just gonna take a minute for all that to set up. Oh my god, this is exciting. I'm kind of afraid to summer sloop this. I bet you the power just goes completely insane. I can't wait to see this machine run. And look, it's even got cool little doohickeys right there. This is so exciting. Oh my god, we're running out of radio control units again. This is getting irritating. Alright, we're almost there. We just need about 20 more. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, there it goes. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so cool. Then what does it start over? That is just so damn cool. This is my new favorite machine. It does take a while. And there it is. Nuclear pasta in all of its glory. Look at that thing. Wow. Well, I'm excited. Oh, it's making another one already. All right, so on that exciting note, let me see if I have any radio control units coming down here. Anybody chance? No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know what's going on with the radio control units. I gotta figure this out. But yeah, we have nuclear pasta. I'm excited. So that's where I'm gonna leave this episode today. That's all. That's crazy. I can't believe we did this. So I hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments. Do it for the algorithm. Anyways, have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. All right. Bye.